Commissioner Andor, during the debate at the plenary of the Committee of the Regions, you shared with local and regional leaders one key priority: youth unemployment. What is happening, how is the Commission developing and the Member States developing new initiatives in this field?
Well, the Youth Guarantee is a priority for the European Union, and following the proposal from the Commission, the Council adopted it at record speed, and now this is the phase of the implementation, where the Member States have to work very closely with their own regions, because very often the labour markets have to be revitalized at the regional level, and not necessarily on a national level, because countries can be very large. They have to take the responsibility, and they have to ensure that the funding actually arrives to each and every place where there is a need for European support from the Social Fund or the Youth Employment Initiative.
The Commission has undertaken a first assessment on how the EU is delivering on the Europe 2020 strategy, our growth strategy. On key indicators such as employment or poverty, there is an underperforming of member states, and there are growing concerns. Is the strategy wrong, or something else must change to start delivering and to be on time to meet our commitment?
Well, I believe that the Europe 2020 strategy is the right one. The aims of smart, sustainable and inclusive growth express what most Europeans in all different countries and all different regions believe, that Europe has to compete with quality human resources and more investment in human capital, technological development, but also sharing prosperity better than in the past. So these ambitions have to be sustained. I don't think there should be a kind of revision of the targets. We should find more instruments in order to achieve our goals, and that should be the purpose of the dialogue which will take place in the coming period.
Last question. The Committee of the Regions followed with the highest attention your work, your proposal of an insurance scheme for unemployment at EU level. What are the progresses, what are the perspectives of these key tools for the future?
Well, at this stage we cannot speak about a proposal from the Commission, but in the last 2 years, indeed, we had to look into the functioning of the monetary union very seriously, especially what concerns the asymmetries, the deepening divergence, because some countries are performing quite well and have maintained low levels of unemployment and even managed to reduce the level of poverty. But in other countries, especially what we call the Eurozone periphery, there is indeed a very high level of unemployment. In some countries, specifically youth unemployment, higher than 50% of the age group, which is very, very high. And other indicators also show that the consequences of financial fragmentation manifest themselves in the social area. And of course, they cannot be repaired purely through social policy measures. They need to be repaired by ensuring that the financial process does not divide the various parts of the Eurozone so much as in the recent period. That needs to be repaired through what we call automatic stabilizers. So we need to see various options, what kind of stabilizers could bring back the Eurozone to greater cohesion. We already discussed many aspects of the social dimension of the EMU with the Greek and the Italian presidencies, and I hope that at the time of the Italian presidency, including in the EPSCO Council, there will be room for further discussions on concrete options for such automatic stabilizers.